Whew. You know, you got to use this makeup, but ignore the sounds in the background. Y'all know it's these demon kittens in this house. So anyway, I have been trying to do this collection. Let me put this right here. Okay. I've been trying to do this collection for a minute. And the reason why I have not done this collection is because I felt like it was incomplete. I'm going to explain that in a minute. But then I said, what are you waiting on? You are tripping. So now we're going to do this collection. We're going to talk about them all. We're going to talk about Serge. We're going to talk about Serge Lutens and what I have from it, what I like, and with some, okay. All right, so let's talk about it. All right, time for a little Serge Lutens. Serge Lutens. The reason why, let me just tell y'all why this took me so long to do this. The reason why I didn't is because when you watch videos and everything and people talk about certain houses, there's certain things, certain ones they always talk about, and I don't have them. Here's how it works. So, Un Bois Vanille, what's the other one? Santa Majuscule and Ambre Sultan. Everybody talks about those. You know, those are some of the most popular from Serge Lutens. Well, I didn't feel like I could really, that it was not like valid in my head to talk about his house until I had those. But now I just finally said screw it, because every time I go to buy Serge Lutens and I'm going on, you know, looking for it, I find some different ones and then I pick them up. Don't ask me, this is what happens every time. Now, I'm going to say this. The one thing about Serge Lutens is like a gateway niche house. And the reason why I say that is because you can find a lot of his stuff so inexpensive on the gray market. Fragrance Net, Fragrance Buy, Fragrance X. You can find them at decent prices. You know, you can find tester bottles. You can find so that you can try them and they're not killing your bank account. So this is one that, so if you are, you know, curious about them, they're a good one to, you know, thinking about you want to get into niche. They're one that you could dip your toe in, because honestly, the Serge Lutens style is definitely the style of this house. You know, it's very eclectic. They surprise you, you know, and he does use a lot of civet, so it kind of has like, you know, a little animalic sometimes. I don't know, I don't always catch it. But anyway, let me talk about what I have. So the first one I have that I bought was this one, which is Feminine du Bois. This is plum and it's very spicy and plummy. This is my favorite thing to wear at the holidays. I wear this for like, I call this my Thanksgiving fragrance because it just reminds me of Thanksgiving and, you know, the baking. And that's what it feels like to me. It has like this quality of baking. I swear to y'all, what the hell? I'm sorry, let me get back to this. It has this kind of quality of stewed or baked fruits. So that's why, you know, and this is like what I want to wear on Thanksgiving. This is kind of like my Thanksgiving, my holiday vibe. This is what that one is. So now one of the few that I have that's super popular is this one. And I finally got it, and that is Chergui. Now Chergui is deep and rich. It has honey in it. It has, it's real spicy. This is a deep, rich fragrance. It's very beautiful. It's just delicious. Now, let me tell you, me and somebody was talking about this, and it was like, oh, I'm not so into it. I think that it was so popular when it was, when Chergui was really hot. Of course it was really popular because there wasn't a lot of things like this. Now there's a lot of fragrances that you can find that are in the same vein of Chergui. So I think Chergui has a space and a place, and it is beautiful. So no, it might not be what everyone's says it was, or you know, like if you see somebody who talks about Chergui, or I had it in the past, or you know, like an old video about it, yeah, they loved it and they talked about it. But I think it's because there wasn't as many that were made like Chergui, that were so deep and so rich and so mysterious, so it stood out. So now, no, Chergui does not stand out, but let's remember how long ago it was made and say, oh, so yeah, this is where all those new ones came from. So that's why Chergui has a space and a place, I think, in where, so if you get it now, it might not be as awe-inspiring as some of the things you hear about Chergui. But understand that because it was, when those people were getting it, there wasn't all of these deep things, these deep, rich, mysterious things that we're using now, that we have now. So that's that one. And now this right here is Fleurs de Citronnier. This right here is my favorite orange blossom fragrance. This right here smells incredible. It is like just a beautiful orange blossom. It's got some sweetness in it, but it is just, if you want to smell like an orange blossom, this is it. This is just a stunning white floral. I love this fragrance. I mean, this is like, baby, this is diva mode. You don't need a, now I'm saying is you do not need a whole lot of this, or you will choke yourself in the world out. But you will be smelling so gloriously beautiful and orange blossomy floral that people will be okay with it, even though they're choking. They'll be like, but it's okay because you smell so good. Yes, Fleurs de Citronnier. Yes. Now this one, I gotta say, I wasn't featuring it, but now I do. This is Datura Noir. This is the beachy tuberose. This is tuberose and coconut. Now I ain't gonna lie, at first I was like, it's okay. But I've always said I wasn't necessarily loving it, but I've always gotten compliments when I've worn it, because it is just this really gorgeous, you know, sweet tuberose coconut. It's very, it is very much, you know, and I think of like Serge Lutens. His style is very much it's very French, but very like chic French, you know. It's like the Riviera, you know. I could see people on the Riviera back in the like this, you know, wearing it, or you know what I'm saying, it just has that like Cannes, like if you're going to Cannes, you would wear some Serge Lutens, you know. So that's what I get from Serge Lutens. And so this is Datura Noir. This is just like your beach. This is when you're going to be at the Riviera and you're going to be hanging at the beach. You got a cabana at the beach, you just chilling and you smelling like Serge Lutens Datura Noir, because this is that, this fits there. Okay, so this is Nuit de Cellophane. This is one of my favorites. Now honestly, people don't, there's mixed reviews on this, but I don't know, something about it is very highbrow and swanky to me. I'll be honest with you, Serge just has that vibe to me. His stuff feels very swank, feels very chic, very French chic to me. So this is definitely like French, this is like brunch. Ooh. If I don't put these window air conditioners in, I'm gonna like shoot myself. Okay, so this is editing Lulu. I'm coming in to like insert some better information, because as I was watching, I felt like I just didn't like really explain or give a good telling of this these two fragrances so I'm gonna do it now. So let's talk about Nuit de Cellophane. This is a floral, but what it is it's got apricots in it, it's got honey in it, it's got a little almond. So it's like this really kind of almost fruity vibe, but it's really not fruit. The osmanthus gives it a really good apricot fruity vibe to it, while the you know, the other florals are just beautifully combined. It has a slight juiciness to it. So it's really gorgeous. And like I said, my other things stand about it. It just is very Riviera like to me. Just makes me feel like I should be off on the French Riviera. But yeah, that's Nuit de Cellophane. Just this really captivating yet slightly intriguing fragrance, because you really can't pull a lot out of it, but it smells beautiful altogether. So I love this fragrance. This is like something that I just throw on. But when I'm throwing it on, I just feel so, you know, chic. This is like chicness. Like right now with my makeup on and shit, I put on Nuit de Cellophane. Yeah, that's what I'll put on. Now these are some newer ones. So let's talk about these. These are some newer ones that I've gotten. This is Clair de Musc. This is so pretty. This is just a very understated, very elegant musk. It's just it's got it, but the musk isn't too much. It's one of those things that's perfect. This is a perfect fragrance for work, because it smells good. People will love it. I've gotten compliments. I've worn it a few times to work. I just got it, so I've worn it a few times to work, and I've always gotten compliments on it because I'm back in the building, because it's just a fresh, light, refreshing vibe. You know, it just feels like you are just clean. You know, it's like that clean musk where you just smell like, you know, I just, you know, just got out the shower. I've got this beautiful body wash, and I don't do too much. This is like that fragrance where I don't do too much, because I don't have to do too much. You know, for you people who want to do something but don't want to seem like you do something because that's beneath you, this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Clair de Musc is a perfect fragrance for you, because it's unique enough to stand out, but not so overpowering that you know that you'll feel like people are going to be looking at you. So this is perfect for that. Then I got this one, which is this it? Yeah, Gris Clair. No. The reason why I say no is because this, I swear to y'all, smells like Oud Lemon Mint to me, and Oud Lemon Mint and me don't get along. So it's like that scent is just too masculine. It leans way too masculine. I think this is perfect for a man. Perfect for a man. But I know. No. Here we go with Fleurs de Citronnier. Okay, so see, I ain't gave nobody none of this. This is me wearing it. So I've been trying some stuff out. Y'all cannot say I don't try things out. This is a lemon blossom. So this is very much, it's kind of understated, whereas Fleurs d'Oranger is bright. It's bright and it's effervescent and it's just in your face orange blossom. This is a little more understated. It has the lemon in it. It's got a slight vanilla tinge to it, so it's got a little sweetness to it. So this is a little more laid back, but it's a lemon. It's got a little citrus vibe to it. I really like it. This is one of those definitely perfect for work, perfect for spaces and places where you want to wear something that's got a crispness, it's got a naturalness to it. You want to wear something, but you don't want to offend, you know, because like maybe if you're going someplace where you're not sure about the audience, and you're not sure if, you know, somebody's going to be like, oh my God, the fragrance, this is perfect because it's not going to pull out too far. It's going to be close to you, but it's going to give you this very delightful scent that's pleasing, but still stands out because it's not like everything that everybody wears. And y'all know I believe in SOTH. Oh, I did too many snaps. Y'all know how it is, stunting on the hoes. So you know, 1, 2, 3. It's only 3 snaps. 4 is too much. You're doing too much. 2 is not enough. Remember that, stunting on the hoes. I'm just saying. If you're gonna use my shit, use it right. Okay, and now this is the last one that I got, which is La Fleurs de Fer. I just got this one, and I like it a lot. So let's talk about La Fleurs de Fer. So I just got it. See, I didn't put it I done put a dent in it, y'all. So let me tell you about this. Okay, so here's the deal with this. This has a pear note, but it's got metallic notes too. So this doesn't have a lot. The note breakdown is very, not a lot. But so here's the way it works though. It's got this juiciness from the pear, this like sparkling vibe from the pear, and then the metallic gives it this fizzy kind of vibe to it. It is a very interesting fragrance, but for some reason I love it. So it's fruity, got a little floral in it, but that metallic note does something to it that makes it sparkle. And it's got this kind of like cold, I know people say cold, I don't necessarily say cold, I guess it could be said that, but it's just very kind of like brittle, kind of, it feels very, you know, like metallic or fizzy. It's got this kind, and the juiciness from the pear lasts, but it's not your traditional juicy, because that metallic note blends with the pear and gives it this kind of like sparkly, fizzy, kind of cold vibe to it. So that's the Fleurs de Fer. I hope that explains it better, because I just felt like I just didn't explain well enough. So that's that. This is another one that I'm going to be wearing. It's very similar, honestly, to Nuit de Cellophane. They have some similarities where they have that kind of effervescence, kind of juicy vibe to me. So this has that. It's very similar to that, but it smells so good, so good. So yeah, this is the last one. I swear that this is like the video filming that will never end, and I'm praying that this is the last that I have to put into this video right here. Just so happened we was talking, I was in a live and somebody mentioned this fragrance, and I said, damn, I forgot to talk about this one. This is just a travel spray, but I am planning on getting a full bottle of this. This is 5 o'clock Gingembre by, of course, by Serge. Okay, this is a Serge collection. Oh yeah, this is a very popular one, right? Wanted to try it, needed to have, just needed it, right? Baby, let me just tell y'all, they lied about it. They have not lied about it at all. This is a ginger tea. Now, it is a ginger tea with a little lemon in it. This is so comforting. This just reminds me of when I'm not feeling well and I make myself some ginger tea, put a little lemon in it. This is stunning, and then it has a little honey in it. This is a ginger tea drink. This is definitely something for like in the fall. This would be one of those things when I'm just not feeling really good, you know, and I'm just like really need to feel, you know, like I'm, you know what I'm saying, like comforted. Like you just really need to feel some, okay, how do I want to say this? When you just like really in that mood, when you kind of by yourself and you know, just not in a good mood, but you really want to feel a little better, want to feel like, you know, just not necessarily uplifted, but just feel like something comforting. Like, you know, you need to feel like a warm hug. That's what I mean. Like you need a warm hug. This is the kind of fragrance I would wear like for that. Or if I was with somebody and we were just kind of chilling, and it was like one of those Sundays where you just kind of chilling, watching, eating, you know, or, you know, watching TV, hanging out, having a little, you know, snacks, and just being together. This is the kind of thing I would wear. 5 o'clock Gingembre. So now I think this video is finally over and ready to be on the channel. I just lost my train of thought. Y'all see how quick that went? So that's my Serge Lutens collection. I got like 9 of them now. I'll probably get some more at some point, but I wanted to share the ones I have because these most of these aren't really talked about, and so these are some that you might be interested in, you know. And if you see anything that you're interested in, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on them. If you tried any of them, let me know. What are your thoughts on them? All right, it's time for me to get out of here. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.